Utah State has won 12 of its last 15 games. They finished in second place as Merrill's first shot attempt is off.
It's a good thing we can go to the monitor in the last 2 minutes.
Merrill catch and shoot three. Book it.
Wow. And that was...
And the win over Boise State, as Evan mentioned, they were down 16 in the first half last night. Merrill short on the three, and Matt Mitchell...
Point guard.
Now, Abel Porter just checked out. We told you to keep an eye on him with the back injury, not in there right now, as Merrill misses a wide-open three.
Yeah, that's not...
Brito for three. Keita gets the offensive board. And they reset. Merrill, quick three. Spins around and out.
Defense. And Adam Seiko down this end, really good defense. So he comes off the bench with tremendous energy.
Merrill three. Can't get it going early up. 25-4 run for the Aztecs. Merrill has not attempted a shot until here. And finally, a bucket. The 2 fouls, gets the rebound.
They were lucky that time. Merrill switched, and he was on Wetzel, and he had him down low, and he missed.
Merrill three ball. There you go. Aggies trying to build a little bit of momentum here as we approach 1 minute to play. Merrill looking for more. He's got it. 7 in a row for Sam. Get it to Merrill. They do with 10 to go.
Their defense has been spectacular in the first half.
Merrill feeling it. That's a deep three. Off the front of the rim, tipped out right to us.
I like to see Keita try and post up a little more aggressively. There's sitting Merrill again.
10 from the floor, and Merrill, who's made 4 of the last 5, brings the ball up the floor. Aggies riding the wave right now. They keep it rolling.
They need a timeout.
Offensive player of the year. The only other time that happened, Utah's Luke Neville in 2009.
Oh, that's sweet.
Air ball, though, for Merrill. Bean catch it.
Not really much use out there.
Fagan, a good defender on Merrill. Merrill, tough step back. That was good defense by KJ Toe. Merrill, great move for 2.
A little bit of a miscommunication. You know what? But that's a good point that you made. They're going to sit out for almost 2 weeks without playing in the NCAA tournament. Mark Few does that every year. This guy here.
Trip clock at 4. Mitchell lost it.
They didn't turn it over at all in the first half.
Now they have 4 in the second. Merrill, deep 3! Hello! Good, and taken away. Turnover number 5 this half for the Aztecs.
He left his feet not knowing where he was going.
Merrill 3, short, and the rebound to Fagan. He wants to purse in the last 10 minutes for San Diego State.
Oh, he's too open.
Misses the 3, but the offensive rebound.
I give KJ Fagan a lot of credit, too. He has been really tough.
Merrill driving, tough shot, won't go. Wetzel with the rebound.
Point game.
Everyone on their feet. Merrill for 3. Short, and the long rebound out to Fagan. Call timeout.
I like that move.
Tied at 56. Merrill for the lead. He's got it!
Oh, my. Left last night with a sore back. They treated it all day. He's not moving great, but he's in there. And Merrill sneaks in there and gets the bucket, and he missed it. Almost a hook and hold there. Porter goes down, and that's not easy with a sore back. Merrill on the other end misses a 3.
Well, Taylor at about 6'9". There's only one bigger Cowboy, Hunter Thompson, the sophomore.
Merrill on a cut. Porter finds him. And remember, Utah
beyond the arc. Utah State must locate him, run him off the line.
Porter, Merrill missed the 3. Bean and Brito, which isn't great news. Utah State's one of the best free throw shooting teams in the country. Merrill steps through, and that was pretty easy.
Patience on the low block.
Remember, Keita's been on the bench for a good spell here. He's actually lounging at midcourt. Merrill missed it. The tip won't go. And Hendricks has the loop. Anderson, good rotation. Merrill's 3. Yes! Whoa!
And give a ton of credit.
Interested to get Jerry's view on this Utah State team. Merrill, shot blocked. Marble got it.
Great way to describe that.
They're nothing but discreet here. Merrill had to force the late three.
An open three.
Merrill went down hard. Maldonado has it. Merrill is hurt.
The 11th seed to win a third game in 3 nights. Unexpected players stepping up, making big shots.
Merrill,
That's what he does.
ride is still in gear. Merrill answers.
It was a knock where maybe Wyoming fouls, or you put the ball in Merrill's hands, who's been your closer throughout the season.
Merrill against Hendricks, rises. Oh!
Easy answer. Oh! Now, Craig Smith puts the ball back in the hands of Sam Merrill.
Merrill. Oh, goodness. Merrill. Clock down. Merrill. Oh! Stop it!
Loss and keep their slim hopes alive of getting an at-large bid and potentially getting that 4th and final bye in the American. They would need to jump Wichita State and SMU. They have Wichita at home Thursday. Then they finish the season in the pit.
In a must-win game for Utah State's at-large NCAA chances. UU and Florida will be in the NCAA tournament, and the Aggies have wins over those teams in the non-conference.
Right, not at home either.
Neutral. Merrill misses the fifth, and his coaching staff are taking a look at shot tracker and figuring out how to get Sam Merrill off the schneid in this game. He's shooting from the right side on this look, and he goes against all of the trends. 5 to shoot. Brito, Keita was wide open, they missed him. Merrill in the corner. Keita has the offensive board. Knocked to Keita. Brito down the baseline, tries to feed it to Keita into the hands of Merrill. 4-3. What an assist. Aggies on the run. Bean takes it himself. Bean grabs the offensive rebound himself. And now Merrill in transition. He got hit. No call.
Play on. Extended the lead now. Right in the hunt, Lobos.
We have a fight to close it out in the Mountain West regular season. Merrill's three, but Merrill has it. Aggies turning up the defensive intensity in the second half.
Yep.
Merrill Euros his way. Keita there for the follow. Speaking of Utah State's win over North Texas, it's going back a while, but Merrill steps in. We'll just hold on to that one. Merrill is
Tremendous person, great coach, but even a better person. We put San Diego State on the map.
Merrill step back three. Kept a lot roll nearly.
Yep, most.
Merrill crossing over on Lyle, attacking. Lyle, Keita couldn't get it. Foul called, team. And now the lead is down to 2. Merrill 4 to shoot, 3 to shoot. He'll have to take it. Boarded.
I can go with that with a young man. Merrill's going to shoot it.
Merrill gets past Lyle, attacks all the way to the rim. A top tumble, back up on it.
Went inside to Keita now, trying to get him the basketball.
Keita has to come out. Minute left in regulation. Merrill takes it. Wide left. Boarded.
Abel Porter and Sam Merrill in the backcourt for this Utah State team. And Utah State really anchored, as I mentioned, by the big three, Merrill, Keita, and Bean. There is Keita on the...
I mean, basketball is the biggest sport, and it's not even close. It's their football.
It's creeping up.
It's
and
creeping
mostly
up.
Because of you and your time there, of course. Sam Merrill missing the 3 of Wake Forest. Played there for 2 years, albeit sparingly. Missed a season with an injury. Sam Merrill cocks another 3 and gets that one to drop.
And he's always prepared. He's played through injury, had an ankle injury, and now he's really feeling good, especially the last 5 games.
I would say so. Back-to-back threes for...
It's a 2-3 zone now for San Jose State. This is the first time we're seeing the zone.
The ball movement, Merrill in the corner. His 3rd triple of the game.
8 and the BPI was 10 for all 4 of those that were on the screen. That was outstanding. So control the controllables. They're doing that right now.
Merrill was looking for his 4th three-pointer. 16-minute run altogether for the Aggies. A 19-0 lead, and they haven't looked back since the opening. Merrill again. Offensive rebound. Trying to create for himself there.
Yeah, who can draw 2 defenders and give an open possession.
Merrill knocks down his of him returning for the Mountain West tournament and the NCAA tournament. And so you talk about playing up to the competition. Keita might have that opportunity on a pretty big stage.
Yeah, that's what you start clicking now, because this is a good team. This is a team that can win a game in the conference tournament. Great ball movement.
Merrill just inside the three-point line, spins out. Dayton, he has brought a winning culture more than anything to this program.
It continues, because this was a proud program. We had Stu Morrill that was a legendary at the right time.
And you don't want to give out everything you've got in the first 10 games of the season, because that doesn't mean a whole lot if you finish 10-20.
Exactly. That
year started 22 games as a freshman out of Chesapeake, Virginia. Merrill, who draws a lot of attention, pulls the trigger from three. In and out on that one. Rebound for A.J. Banks.
The field goals are unassisted. That's great for Utah State.
They made 3 of 4, and here's a steal by Merrill. And the finish. Karpovsky, that big 7-foot frame. Double teamed. Merrill from the wing.
Get a paint touch.
Bean against Maldonado. Merrill. Step back jumper. Boy, he is so tough. That mid-range here in the first half. Merrill. Oh, great shot coming off that screen. Barely drew the net with that one. An air ball, and he'll hear it from the fans here. Merrill attacking. How about defending up that? Floater is short. Keita tracks it down in the corner. Here's Merrill. Put up there by Marble, throws up the air ball. Miller ahead to Bean. Aggies trying to break this one wide open. Merrill for 3. Buries it.
Who just is such a presence on the defensive end that just fires everyone up. It's just fun to watch.
We talked about Merrill and Keita not being healthy all season long, as that 3 doesn't fall. Hendricks does not challenge the big man. Merrill to steal. Merrill, the finish. Merrill missing on the 3.
And obviously Wyoming wants to shoot threes, and we've seen them shoot a lot of them, but you can see how if they're hitting some of those, just a few more, how this is a completely different game.
How about that block by Falk? 4-game winning streak on the line for Utah State. Merrill attacking, and 1.
Here's Sam Merrill's first touch of the game.
Miller. This is where Utah State excels, on the glass, because Wyoming struggles at times.
Give Bean credit twice.
A- teams, but not a whole lot of A+ teams.
Yeah, that's right. And a lot of times because the transfer portal, that should be a dunk.
It is.
Aggies have their biggest lead. Merrill. Anderson. Good pump fake and the finish. And a chance to... Tatum. Couldn't get that to go.
be surprised if they're doubling Wetzel with a guy like the Namish Keita in there. Wow, what a move.
You mean this guy?
This guy again.
10 on the shot clock. Merrill to Brito for 3.
Threes because of a lack of getting into the lane and drawing some help.
Brito takes it. Bean trying to quiet the crowd. He
Pretty well. Keita, strong, lost it. The 11th seed hangs in there with Utah State. The more confidence they're going to get. Keita, they don't have a to Anderson. This is a very good passing team. Miller's 3. Brito's 2.
This is a perfect example of the movement, the ball screen player movement of Utah State. You get that defense just as nothing to lose.
Merrill to Bean. Mid-range jumper.
Ain't that from straight away. 27-footer, shot at about 32 feet.
Brito buries it. Anderson got it. He can score.
About the 5th three-point attempt for Wyoming that has gone long. Hit the backboard first. You mentioned tired legs. I'm wondering if they're not over.
The starting point guard for Utah State's been out since early. Re-aggravating the back. Miller got the 3. Exactly. Like things were slipping away for Wyoming. Picked up a technical foul. And it felt like Wyoming used that to their advantage as fuel. Is it? Merrill. Keita. Catch and finish.
Keita wants it on Vance Jackson. 7 foot versus 6'9". And Keita. Face-up, Jay from the after the box out from Keita. Aggies on the run. Here's Merrill stepping over. Brito 3 in the corner. Diogo. It's on to Bean. Merrill gets free. Here's Merrill covered up. Can't get it off. Brito for 3 to tie. It is no good. Keita.
They lost to San Diego State on a buzzer beater. They lost by 6 points to Colorado State. Diogo Brito, one of the seniors. Offensive rebound for Justin Bean, who's averaging 10 rebounds per game. And this year, they're 14-1 at home. And again, one of those last 4 buys, according to Joe Lenardi. Here is Nimi Keita. Good post move.
Rocking. Right now, the Aggies that have been rocking. It's tough sledding.
5 in a row for the Aggies. Here's Miller again. Back to back for Brock.
I have an uncle like that. That was like that.
Sounds like you're speaking from direct experience. Keita missed the lob from Merrill. Just
bad shots, because he doesn't have a point guard to set him up to get easier shots.
Knight is 0 for 6 so far in this game. Keita, good turnaround, 40, and the math is correct as I check, 54-14. Aggies on top and looking for more. A leaping Justin B. minus teams, but not a whole lot of A-plus teams.
Yeah, that's right, and a lot of times because the transfer portal, that should be a dunk.
It is. Last outing, it's just been a struggle offensively for him and the rest of this Spartans team. Brock Miller, little touch shot from the free throw.
Losses. Talk about up 19 against Colorado State, losing to Nevada by 1. That's when they move the basketball well and not.
On the 3 there. 4th leading scorer in the Mountain West. His team has done a good job around him so far. Porter from the corner. Short with that one. Nearing the 3-minute mark. Here's Alfonso Anderson. Backing down Taylor, and he beats him with the left hook right there. The Aggies have their biggest lead. Merrill. Anderson. Good pump fake and the finish. And a chance for... Keita couldn't get that to go.
And Merrill just going up strong. If this wasn't a foul, for sure be goaltending. Great finish by Merrill, and his Aggies are up 50.
Their 8th game in 9 tries. Their 5th in a row and get to 22 wins, but more importantly, 11-5 in the Mountain West. Here's Bean. Pass in this one. Merrill, the handoff from Keita. The big man's going to square up and knock it down.
When you got Cade and Bean right there to get an offense.
He's haven't had a bucket in almost 4 minutes. Bean, that's a high degree of difficulty.
He really is excited for the future of this program because of the young freshmen, Stevens and Roddy.
Oh, no question. Roddy gets another block. Roddy now matching up with Merrill. Well, if you can't stop a guy, use a football player to body him. Garvovsky, the deep. Rotation comes. They were late. Merrill's left alone. Found Porter wide open.
An open lane on the baseline.
Miller used the pump fake, drives in the lane. Carvacho.
For Merrill.
I think they needed a timeout.
Flynn looking to answer again, and he cannot. It's a 14-5 run. Flynn for three.
Mitch has been quiet too.
Fagan steps into a three and misses, but
To Wyoming would be devastating and might just knock them out of the NCAA tournament. Hendricks.
Oh! He gets offensive rebounds off the glass. He gets out in transition.
Hendricks loves the three.
Kenny Foster, a 6'4" guard. He is not comfortable in that situation. So you've got Utah State.
Justin James from the University of Wyoming. And an offensive foul called on TJ.
Coming off that screen. 13 now from Merrill, coming off a 32-point game on Tuesday at Colorado State, remained 6-3.
Right, Dutcher's done. Can't say enough about that. Unbelievable.
They got a big one tomorrow to try and go to 26-0. They're on the road at Boise State. Williams missed.
8-0 run for the Aggies with those 2 3-pointers from Miller. Under 10 on the shot clock as Hendricks still going.
Here's Stevens from the elbow. It's short.
State transfer, but Caldwell came in champion, Texas A&M. And those two have been a big blow to New Mexico's, not just the ability to play that we did. It's the official state dance of Idaho. And then here in Utah, the official snack of Utah is Jell-O. And so we got a bite of that. So, yeah, Derek Alston, he hit a three-point shot, but those two players are traditionally really good at home.
Here's Jessup, and he will miss it.
And all the other teams that thought they beat a quad one team earlier in the year. Great pass to Jessup. Oh! Against Porter. 10 to shoot. Coming up on a minute to go in the overtime. Alston to Jessup for a big three. And he hit it!
That just comes with experience. I remember myself from a freshman to a senior, the level of communication. It had nothing to do with Jazz Johnson.
Ball in his hands plenty and create some opportunities for himself and others down the stretch to get him back in this.
Whistle, just
on a foul.
Nemhard trying to set up Locke on the wing. He'll drive, misses. Johnson a rebound. Johnson the put.
With Craig Smith about that, and he said the previous 2 seasons before they got there, he had won 5 true road games. Nice shot top of
Iona. Dickerson can't hit. Kata's there and right into the hands of Hamir Wright. Three-pointer is up for Noel. It's down.
This far, it is time for you to wake up and start competing, and they've responded so far since that timeout.
All right, Dally, thank you. As Noel comes up short. And Coach
lead right now, the largest of the night for Utah State. So in the opening moments of that first half, CSU needs a Rito, a bigger body, is now on Page, and that results in a...
Miller steps into that one, almost no spin on the ball, but able to drill it all the same.
That's tough work. Got it to go.
Young works to the right side to Hendricks, back up top to James. James wants to drive, spins against Sam, puts the jumper up, missed it. Kata comes away with it in this game. Back to James. James against Merrill, spins against him, puts the right-hand shot up and gets it to go.
47th three of the season for Merrill. Clyburn.
You know that we've got that matchup in the post as opposed to Keta.
Inbound to Bauman, who takes a quick jumper from the baseline inside the three-point line. And
the horse shot there.
Yeah, no doubt. Nothing but net except for that one. Bauman takes a straightaway three. It's a little short, and Quinn Taylor. Sick. Push shot up, missed. Kata pulls down the rebound.
Umar Berry to the left side. Noah Bauman holding with 2 hands. Throws to Ivy. Up fake. Gets a flyby. Steps inside the perimeter. Hoists up the mid-range jumper from the free throw line.
Harding's playing with the hot hand. He's got Emery in the corner for 3. Bank shot, good!
Out there, he's 8 of 16 now, 50% from 3 this season.
Harding drives on Merrill. Harding a fresh.
As he's done it from 1 to 2, and now back to 1.
Wow, that's huge. No wonder he's came back in pretty quick.
How about this deep 3? Stevens transfer.
West defensive team as well. Wetzel again drawing the double. Gets rid of it to Flynn. Flynn, 15-footer. And these Aztecs fans are on their feet. Brian Dutcher told us how much the fans meant to them last night in the win over Boise. Flynn nowhere to go, so he puts up the shot, and he's well. Flynn trying to answer, and now 1 for 10 from the floor.
2 threes in a row.
Junior from Tacoma, Washington. Flynn missed it, the follow by a rope.
I'm a little surprised.
Aztecs have only scored 20 points after halftime. 22 now, thanks to...
Might not be the end of the world being a 2 in the West, but we'll talk about that another time.
Malachi Flynn trying to get going. Connects!
But they sure have done it well in Vegas. Ooh, that's a hard fall by Mount. Hendricks, a floater, got it.
A rare 2.
Blows. Now can New Mexico take advantage? Martin off a good screen from Jackson.
Net tonight.
Defensively, he knows how to naturally guard the basket, help him recover.
San Jose State still searching for...
But never won at home. That was interesting when I saw that.
And Hendricks is fouled.
Merrill with 8. Terrific. How about Nico Medved, Colorado State?
They've won. Yeah, they've won. We're gonna look at the beginning of the second half. Sam Merrill might be different.
Yep.
Hardy gets around Merrill, and a foul is away with it.
Go to get hit on that one.
Flynn attacking, probing, and heading a top.
Going.
Here's Stevens from the elbow. It's short from East Chicago, Indiana. Now to Roddy, the freshman. They make an extra pass. Martin for 3. They have
That we did. It's the official state dance of Idaho. And then here in Utah, the official snack of Utah is Jell-O. And so we got a bite of that. So good the last few years.
I think some Aggie fans will be happy I brought that up, huh? Stevens, good crossover dribble, and he draws contact. Merrill.
Derek Alston, he hit a 3-point shot, but those two players are traditionally really good at home.
Here's Jessup, and he will miss it. Jessup puts it on the floor against Merrill, drives with a left hand and scores it where it was at half. Alston to Hobbs. Jessup with Merrill, and the floater in the lane. He's going to get the front.
Himself a consistent mid-range shot.
He's 4 for 4, Richie, with 8 points. Jessup with a left hand.
Harris shaping up. Zuzwa fed. Overplay. Himes liberated. Off. Meeks weak side. And AJ giving word that your premonition was accurate. Nature did call for Cada. And Johnson cuts to the bucket. That's his first
little dump-in layup, which is so tough.
Johnson one-on-one on nice fake. Wow. He didn't make a...
Flynn against Merrill. Long 3. Bad shot. Not in the bonus. I don't see that at all. Pulliam driving on Merrill off the glass. Cada with the rebound. Flynn against Merrill. Driving. Merrill with a block. And a foul.
Karvovsky ready to sub in for Utah State. Hardy aggressive against Merrill. Off the fake. Floater off. Merrill can't.
Players' confidence that an 11-point deficit to start the second half is not too much.
Hardy. He is. Hamilton behind the back dribble move. He gets fouled.
Ball in his hands plenty and create some opportunities for himself and others down the stretch to get him back in this.
Whistle. Just
South Florida, the team that we just saw. They have a great battle at number 19, Florida State. That's nifty. That's Lewis. Double comes. Blackshear passes out of it. Glover against Miller. Falling away, and he hits it. Terrific.
I got you. I'm sorry. I misunderstood you.
Johnson. This is Lewis. Baseline drive. Cut off. Can't get it up. Got it back. A foul. And Hard trying to set up Locke on the wing. He'll drive. Misses. Johnson a rebound. Johnson the put.
Misfires on the 3 attempt, but the Bulls get the rebound. 10 to shoot. Inside goes Dawson. And
Fresno State. Blackwell with the only make. And the advantage for the Bulldogs. 7-6 with the drive. Scooping in.
Pretty crafty himself for a freshman. We'll see what happens.
We'll take Sam Merrill. Reverses. And
those shooting numbers for the Aggies. 1 of 15 from the 3-point line.
Hyder with the reverse. And that.
Richard Washington. Tough pull-up. Good defense.
Even at 55, Ford for the 3-point lead. You betcha. Miller right in front of his own bench. That was a 2 and 4.
3-point shooter. Here comes Flynn on the attack. And he throws it out of bounds.
They sure have done it well in Vegas. Ooh, that's a hard fall by Mount.
And getting a wide open look. Bean.
Justin Bean, the former walk-on.
Yes.
Who is a double-double machine, backing down Christian Anigwe. Keita does have about a 4-inch difference on Christian.
And Hendricks is fouled.
Shot clock at 4. Mitchell lost it.
They didn't turn it over at all in the first half.
And on offense, he made the simple play down the stretch. One dribble, kick. One dribble, enter into the post.
Good job.
Then they finish the season Sunday at Houston. Our final score, Memphis 74, Tulane 67 for Avery Johnson.
Win game for Utah State's at-large NCAA chances. Back and forth early. New Mexico has led by
per game. So only 10 of their made field goals are unassisted. That's great for Utah State.
They made 3 of 4, and here's a steal by Merrill. And tempo's picked up here. Hendricks does not challenge the big man. Merrill the steal.
Going up strong. If this wasn't a foul, it'd for sure be goaltending. Great finish by Merrill, and his Aggies are up 51-32.
Impressive for about the
Craig Lassen, big man for San Jose State. He had a double-double in that game, 19-11, 23 points for Richard Washington in that game.
25, Utah State with the lead. Pass deflected, recovered by San Jose State. Now a steal for Justin Bean.
In transition, and he hit that early three-pointer very early in the game in transition, but you give him any space, he's going to knock it down from a set shot.
Merrill tournament going on here today, so neither team had an opportunity to shoot in this building today. They were at the gym adjacent to this pavilion.
He's really struggling getting open. The quick defenders for LSU making it hard on him.
There's a great anticipation by
crowd involved.
Weber State 3 turnovers now, and now 4 turnovers in the last 3, 27.
And Noel clears the board. Dickerson had just 6 points and 6 rebounds. There's a turnover. Noel got chased down from
7, Fresno State 6.
And he pokes it away with the steal from Merrill. Merrill, great defense for the steal.
Public address announcer just said 8. My fault. I was listening to the public address announcement. There's a stat to the vision steal by Merrill.
Yeah, local basketball. There's a double team again. See, that's 2 straight turnovers at Utah State.
Hey, don't be a doido motoristo. That means don't be a crazy driver, Steve.
Oh, and there was a crazy drive right there by Jackson, and he turns it over. First action in this game, I think that's a good fit.
Absolutely.
I think that'd be this is a good game. Ball deflected away from Hendricks. Sam Merrill's got it. Aggies with it. Taylor hands to Young. Young loses the handle. Ball goes off his hands. Sam Merrill tries to come away with it. They're going to get Young with a foul for tripping.
And he quickly has 5 points in this game.
Abel Porter, what a great boost he's been to the Aggies in this last.
Yeah.
You know, making a post move right away and scoring his ball.
Ivy to Lassane. Back to Bauman. Bauman's ball stolen away by Brock Miller. Hands over to the three-point line. Works it over to Lassane. Lassane guarded by Brock Miller. 7:19 left to go in the game. Pass intended for Stedman, stolen away.
The rebound for San Jose State. Spartans going with the big bodies right now and trying to generate, calling out the play, working it up the floor himself, goes around a screen from Stedman, drives in, kicks it out, and it's stolen by Merrill. Merrill leading Kate's first basket of the second half, 53-44. So the Spartans have now matched. He'll inbound to Chappelle. Chappelle to the right side for Seneca. Seneca had the pass deflected, and it's popped up into the air and grabbed by Bauman. Outside again. Along the perimeter, Spartans waiting. Chappelle drives, weaves it outside, stolen away by Merrill.
Looking up, Sam Merrill diving for it. Out of bounds. Nevada ball.
He has made one.
Brooks trying to create on the dribble and loses it.
College player, I can step inside that and still get my three. It just is a little bit optically difficult to do it. That ball slapped away.
Butler with possession now. It's over to Cartwright. Cartwright gets into the lane, goes back out. Spencer Rivers grabs it with one hand, little shimmy shake, trying to get it behind his back on the.
Next time out, Weatherington back up top to Lynch, missed the three. Weatherington gets the rebound, but it's stolen away. Merrill over to Knight. Knight.
These Aztecs fans are on their feet. Brian Dutcher told us how much the fans meant to them last night in the win over Boise. Flynn nowhere to go, so he puts up the shot, and he's well. Flynn trying to answer, and now 1 for 10 from the floor.
2 threes in a row.
Junior from Tacoma, Washington. Flynn missed it, the follow by a rope.
I'm a little surprised.
Aztecs have only scored 20 points after halftime. 22 now, thanks to...
Might not be the end of the world being a 2 in the West, but we'll talk about that another time.
Malachi Flynn trying to get going. Connects!
Blows. Now can New Mexico take advantage? Martin off a good screen from Jackson.
Defensively, he knows how to naturally guard the basket, help him recover.
San Jose State still searching for
corner shot.
Well, Miller's got a short memory shooting as well. He was 0 for 7 in the last game against Wyoming. Hits his first field goal
pass.
there.
Nice pass.
Good feed.
It wasn't the prettiest crossover I saw, but he got it done and got to the basket. What you're seeing is a team that sits down if you can pay off the possession. Attack east to west.
Knight moving.
Tough shot. That's another bad shot.
Tried to bait his game.
Yeah. Now, who on the blue jerseys can create a shot? That's a tough shot as well.
Richard Washington.
Points, but never won at home. That was interesting when I saw that. Gotta have a willingness to get it on, because this is something you love to do. This is something that you would do for free without a scholarship.
That is the first.
Greg Milton now on the floor for Wyoming. Shot clock is under 10. Maldonado, step back jumper, tough shot. Boy, he is a full packet. 8. Maldonado looking for some movement.
Shot.
The corners, or you got to attack in the V's of the zone. That's what's open.
And Seiko drills for Merrill.
I think they needed a timeout.
Flynn looking to answer again, and he cannot.
He does defensively. He doesn't even get a hand up, which he could have got a hand up at least.
It's a 14-5 run. Flynn for three.
Mitch has been quiet too.
Fagan steps into a three and misses, but
to Wyoming would be devastating and might just knock them out of the NCAA tournament. Hendricks. Oh!
He gets offensive rebounds off the glass. He gets out in transition.
Hendricks loves the three.
Kenny Foster, a 6'4" guard. He is not comfortable in that situation. So you've got Utah State.
Cleared some space, got it away, missed it. Long rebound, Maldonado. Hendricks, quick release. No, it's short. Brito has the Rita. Will be fun to watch. Keita's got certainly the strength advantage there. Maldonado launches a three, and Utah.
Manigault Bean nearly got the steal. Lyle takes it. Rattles out on the
Jose State. He was able to defend, play above the rim. I believe he led the conference in block shots, but we could see that because he was a lottery pick.
This is their star, Seneca.
And getting a wide open look.
Justin
Bean.
Justin Bean, the former walk-on.
Yes.
It was a double-double machine.
It wasn't the prettiest crossover I saw, but he got it done and got to the basket. What you're seeing is a team that sits down.
Backing down Christian Anigwe. Keita does have about a 4-inch difference on Christian.
See if you can pay off the possession. Attack east to west.
Knight moving.
Tough shot. That's another bad shot.
Tried to bait. Missed the lob from Merrill. Just the timing not on. Under a minute and a half to go. Pull-up three-pointer from this game.
Yeah. Now, who on the blue jerseys can create a shot? That's a tough shot as well.
Richard Washington.
Got to have a willingness to get it on, because this is something you love to do. This is something that you would do for free without a scholarship.
That is the first.
Intercepted into the corner. Hendricks for three. Misses the mark. Wyoming played very well in their last game against Colorado State, coming up a little bit short, and there's a good.
It's the reason he averages a double-double. You have to put a body on him.
Just a sophomore out of Moore, Oklahoma. Hendricks again, and in and out of that one.
Postseason team.
Maldonado amongst the trees, feeding Taylor in the corner. Hendricks, short, barely drew 15 rebounds. It's an 11-point game here, though. Cowboys aren't going away. Three is off the mark.
The Big Ten has not had a national
Shot clock is
on the other end.
Makes it a 3-point game at the free throw line. It's the first points for Utah State. About 5 minutes as Maldonado misses the 8-0 run for the Aggies with those 2 3-pointers from Miller. Under 10 on the shot clock as Hendricks still. That should have been a carry. Quan Marble got away with one.
Now you're seeing his versatility. He's trying to drive the ball. Hard to drive on Beam. I'm talking.
Here's Roddy against Beam. Already seen this matchup on the other end. Stevens left open, wing right.